I tell you, buddy, this is more challenging than what I thought. How often do you get to see something like this? Look at that. This is unreal. We gotta go into a sitter today because there's no pets allowed on the summit. You ready? Go. Well, good morning. We're off. It's July the 25th, 2021. We're going to try the Gros Morne Mountain Trail today. It's a bit demanding, we hear. Neither of us have actually done it, so we're going to attempt it today. And we're going to bring you guys along, find out what's good and what's bad, try to figure out some tips for you guys who are willing to give it a try yourself. Beautiful day. About 18 degrees or so Celsius there now. And a nice, clear, bright day. So the top of the mountain should be nice and clear. We should have a good views up there today. So, really excited. Here we go. Well, as we were told, looks like the trail is quite visible. Very easy to follow. We got a bunch of snacks with us today. We got a knapsack each. The heaviest thing we have is our water. We took the recommended 2 liters per person. So, hoping that all works out for us. I'm sure it will. Well, we got lots of extra clothes with us today, and it doesn't take long before we start warming up. So we got this bag here just for our extra clothes today. So we'll take that off and put the clothes back on as we need it, because I hear it gets cooler, obviously, at the top of the mountain. So right at the base here, we have 2 bars of cell service. But as you can see, I took an inReach device with us today. That works off of satellites, and it'll work obviously anywhere in the world. So just a precautionary thing. It's virtually weightless. Just clips on with a carabiner and get us out of a jam if something was to happen wrong. So the first 4 kilometers of trail here takes you to a place called the decision point. And at that point, you make your decision, depending on the weather and how you feel, whether or not you'll continue on up the mountain, which will take you another 9 kilometers. We're just passing by a nice waterfall here. So when we get to the decision point, we will make our own decision whether or not the weather is cooperating and how we feel we should continue or not. But on a beautiful day like this, we do a fair bit of hiking anyway. I got a feeling we're going to go right to the top. So we're only about a kilometer in. It's already spectacular. Awesome. Just look at that. Oh, look at there, a Gros Beak and Gros Morne. Man, pretty team, eh? How you doing, buddy? Oh my goodness. Trail's good. Actually, this is a new trail. Just put it in there last year when the COVID thing happened and they were closed down for a bit there, and they put in this new 4 kilometer stretch, we were told. It was really good, nice class A, easy for walking. And we got some boulders and stuff put in places where the water's run across the road. So the rocks are a little slippery. Just the occasional muddy patch so far, but not a lot. Yeah, so just watch out for slippery rocks and like a little bit of mud here, you know. But other than that, it's pretty dry. There's a little mud patch right here. Now, we did have significant rain in the last couple of days, so I should mention that. That's probably why you're seeing those muddy patches. A moose track right in the trail here. We did a boat tour yesterday, which was Western Brook Gorge, and that was amazing too. So you should try that if you're up in this area for sure. They told us that there's about 3,400 moose here in Gros Morne Park. That's a lot of meat. Look at that. Sounds like a moose cemetery. All moose skulls. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some teeth there. Yep, lots of moose up here.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, it's funny. In my mind, I was doing this gentle walk.
Oh man, what a spectacular view. Just talking to some Parks Canada people. They're out walking the trails today, which is good to see. Give us some additional info. These are the tablelands over here, guys. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's another tremendous thing to see if you're up around the Great Northern Peninsula of Newfoundland. So we're almost to Decision Point. And this gully right here is the one you got to conquer today. So we get to that base there now. We're going to make our decision. See what's going to happen. Okay, so we left the comfort of the nice Class A trail that you just built. Now it's, of course, it's significantly more narrow and rocky and a bit of water here and there. So obviously much more challenging. I think it's the first little pond we've seen yet. Beautiful. Okay, I better look at where we have to go here. Up to this notch here. It apparently it gives you false hope. When you start going up, you think you're at the top, and you get up to another place and you think you're at the top. So I'm glad the guys from Parks Canada told us. I can see people walking up there from here, and just to give some relativity at how it might not look like it's very much. I can barely see those people. They look like ants, actually. Just if I didn't see their red coat right now, I would never know it was them. They look so small. All right. I'm guessing that this is the decision point. It is. Do not underestimate the mountain should you proceed.
It always makes me feel like there's a rescue happening. That's why I get that.
I find it funny because we used like.
So we're pondering it. We're gonna go the rest of the way. Should we do it? I don't know. All right, so we stopped. We had some water. And by the way, we're about 4 kilometers in. This is a fairly hot day. And so between the two of us, we've had about 1 liter of water. And, you know, we're sweating. So I think we're just fine. And so we decided that we're going to go on and give her a try. Okay, there's a little washroom here. Kind of like a washroom. There's a spot you can do your pee anyway. And just to show you again where we're going up through this gulch here. I think it's called the Fairy Gulch. Going to go up to the top, and you walk along the plateau then, and you circle back down around this way and meet back up this trail again. Just take a second to mention footwear here. I got those nice Solomon sneakers. Same people who make the ski gear and stuff. It's really high quality gear. What's the name of your sneakers, Melanie? Asics. Those are fairly expensive sneakers too, a couple $100. Some people argue that you should be using hiking boots, but it seems to be kind of a split down the middle. Sneakers versus hikers. Let's go! So the trail has diminished. Now we're into the rocky portion, and apparently it's rocky like this right to the top of the summit. You gotta watch your footing, that's for sure, because I guess one slip and it could be kind of game over if you twist an ankle or something, you know? Take your time. Did I mention that I'm scared of heights? So if I can do it, you guys can do it.
So you can go this way too. There's another.
Woohoo! All right, so it's 11:30. We left our vehicle at 9. It took us 2 hours pretty much to get to this decision point. Taking our time, drinking a bit of water, and doing some filming. Now it's 11:30 and we're just starting the base of this hill. Oh, I can tell you right now, it's not gonna be easy. So although you can't see it here, it's fairly steep here, but I can see that once you get up there, see, I almost go straight up. Okay, up here there's no set trail per se. A sign here and there saying kind of going that direction up that way, but just picking your way along these rocks, and she's getting pretty straight up there now. I tell you, buddy, this is more challenging than what I thought. Just stop for a spell. We're not even third ways up, I don't think, there now. But just look at the view already. I mean, seriously, guys. Where else can you just walk to in a couple hours and see this? Wow. Now the sweating begins. Whew. Again, you can't see how steep it is, but you literally have to use your hands here to hold on to the rocks before you even get up somewhere. So it's pretty steep. What was it you just said, Melanie?
Go to the summit, they say. It'll be fun, they say.
Having fun yet? So this is the False Hope Hill or Crescent people are thinking, I guess, what the Parks Canada people told us about. It looks like you're to the top when you come over that, but I think we're far from it yet. So we're about halfway up, we're guessing, halfway up the mountain here. And just stop for a break. Update on the water situation. We have nearly 2 liters between the two of us gone. And we're not feeling thirsty, we're just kind of stopping every few moments and taking a few sips of water. And we feel good that way. I do have a little touch of a headache, but not anything to worry about, so we'll just drink our water and continue on. I think that's another False Hope top there. You think you're there, but you're not. Okay, we're to yet another plateau or point up there. Not quite sure if that's it or not. We are a long ways up. The wind has picked up a little bit. There was 0 wind at the bottom. And now there's a bit of nice wind. Actually, it's nice up here now. I thought it would be colder, but it's not too cold on a beautiful day like this. I noticed behind us a couple of Parks Canada people there, but I think some people turned around, I would think, because there were quite a few people behind us first, but not anymore. I would say some people got up so far and realized it just wasn't for them, so they turned around. But we ain't turned around today. Okay, I'm banking on that's the top. I guess we'll soon find out if it is the top. I'm telling you, buddy, this is as straight up as you can possibly have it here now. I'm thinking that's the top there. And I tell you right now that this is by far the steepest portion. Like, it's incredibly steep, dangerously steep. And in the pamphlets and what you read online, people, you know, so not to make it more scary than what it is, but people have fallen here and died, right? So it's not something to be taken lightly, that's for sure. And they keep telling you that in person and in all literature. That is not easy. And guess what? It ain't the top. Well, it wasn't the top, but it gets significantly easier to walk here. It seems more like a trail as opposed to just jumping from rock to rock here. So, like you say, it's a lot easier. Thank goodness. So we made it up to the gulch, and now you can see the plateau up there. We're not quite there, but I can see the full plateau of the mountain. So that would be it. Looking forward to striking that summit sign. I can see the sign. I'm not even going to show you guys the view. until we get up here, because it is unreal. Yeah. Well, we made it. I can't believe it. Oh man, we were at the second highest mountain in Newfoundland, outdone only by Lewis Hills, which is south of us, and only by about 5 meters. So you're looking at it, folks. This is virtually the highest point in Newfoundland here right now. What a feeling. It's like I can't even believe I'm here. And it's just this bizarre feeling. I can't explain it, but it's almost a little bit... Actually, I didn't expect to be so emotional. Like, it kind of strikes me a little bit, you know, like... Yeah, like that. Anyway, a lot of people put this on their bucket list, and we did too. And now you can see why. It's a tremendous challenge to get up here. And I'm gonna go back up to that sign there now and take a couple of pictures like everybody does. And we're gonna have a lunch and now some more water. And we'll head back down. Now the only thing is you don't head back down the same way. So it ain't over yet. People say that when you walk back down, it's equally as hard, not on the cardio side of things, but your legs become extremely rubbery, shaky type feeling, and really hard on the knees and the ankles. So you can't just give... Oh look, there's a ptarmigan right there. Look at that. Hello, buddy. Look at that. What a bonus that is. Just walk right up on them. See? You just don't know what you're going to expect to see. It's awesome, boys. It's awesome. Somebody took the time to make a little shelter thing. I think we'll just have our lunch right in that. Why not? Okay, we're leaving the summit. Headed back down the mountain. Nice few people showed up here. People coming and going. People passing you. Everybody's like playing golf, I guess. People just kind of come. You let them go past, or they let you pass them. A couple of things you might wonder. There is actually a little bit of cell service up here. There's like a bar of service, so you can text your family or whatever, friends. And we're after drinking 2.5 liters of water between us. And again, it is a significantly hot day, so we still got 2 liters of water to drink on the way down. And here we go. And an update on the time. We left at 9:30 this morning. We've been taking our time, taking lots of rest, and we just spent a good half hour, 40 minutes up there enjoying the scenery. I mean, just look at it. I mean, how could you not? I mean, it's not every day you get up here, and most likely it will only be once. So we're 4 hours in, and they say the hike takes about 6 to 8 hours, so we got another 3 or 4 hours left. Getting down now. Here we go. And it is surprisingly warm up here today. Of course, they prepare you and tell you to be prepared for cold weather, and there's no wind. I mean, what a gift. Just fluke that we just came up here on this particular day. No wind, nice warm temperatures. I mean, it was meant to be. There's signage along the way too. You know, obviously they made things easy for us here with a boardwalk. You see these little metal signs here, these little rock outcrops they put there, and there's some blaze green paint on them, so I guess you can see it on a more of a foggy day or whatever. But that's one of the things they also warn you about. Make sure when you come up it's not a foggy day, and you should be able to see that back at Decision Point actually. All right, we're coming upon the infamous gorge here now from 10 Mile Pond, 10 Mile Lake. Now, buddy, how often do you get to see something like this? You're getting to see it firsthand right now. Look at that. Oh. This is unreal. I mean, look how close you can just, you know, to the edge there, and unbelievable. Just getting a better shot of those beautiful rock-faced mountains over there. That fjord goes out through there. I don't think it's actually called a fjord because it's not salt water, but just whatever it is, the gorge, it is gorgeous. Oh, this is nice. That's a set of stairs. Just a quick update of how we feel on the way down with our legs and knees. You can definitely feel the burn on your legs. They're kind of shaking a bit, you know. And stress is on your knees and your ankles. There's actually a spot there you can tent if you want. A couple of picnic tables, a couple of flat areas. I never heard anybody mention that. Right by this pond too. What a beautiful spot. Looking down over the gorge there as well. Amazing. Lots of little waterfalls trickling down from the hills here and there. I know they're a long ways away, but when you're walking it, it's really pretty in person there. An update on the legs and the knees, feet. They're starting to hurt now. I thought we were closer to decision point, but we're not. We gotta walk all the way up this gorge here now. Melanie just said that she stopped and looks like everything is moving in her eyes, and I think she's going a touch delirious. Just stopping for some more water. We're almost back to decision point there. Both feeling a little lightheaded actually. Touch nauseous. I think it might be just from exhaustion, but probably the heat too. It's really hot now, so I just got a cramp in my legs, so I figured I'd stop and drink some more water.
Oh, of course. 5-minute break.
Yeah. So we're just back to decision point. It's 3:45 p.m. So it took us about 2 hours and 15 minutes to get back down from the summit back to decision point. So at this point we've been 6 hours and 15 minutes. We got 1 liter of water left, and I won't take you back on this section of the trail because you already saw it on the way in this morning. It'll take us about 45 minutes or an hour to get out, so that will be about 7 hours total. And that's exactly what we expected, between 6 and 8 hours. And you think it was a good decision to carry on this morning, Melanie?
Yep.
She says yes, I say yes. To be honest, not gonna lie, it's very hard. It's grueling, in fact. But at this point, now that we're finally down off the mountain and we know that it's good going from here on in, it makes it all worthwhile. Quite rewarding. So until next time, guys, take care of each other, get outside and enjoy everything outdoors. We'll see you next time, guaranteed. Hi there. Oh my goodness, look, you got a friend. It's not hard enough going down over the hill. I gotta come back and get this camera 100 times.